My, and welcome to another episode of Fab Life. And here I am with my feline guest, Nala. Nala, what are we talking about today? Okay, she just wants me to pet her and love her. Well, fabulous girls and boys, welcome to another segment. And let me tell you that if you go to my post, the Fab Life post on social media, you will notice that I am standing behind a gentleman, and that dashing debonair gentleman is actually Robin Leach. And unfortunately, Robin Leach has died recently, and so I'd like to make a special tribute segment on Robin Leach. I remember as growing up in the Philippines, I used to watch his television show religiously every single week, when it would appear on TV, and he would say, "This is Robin Leach for lifestyles of the rich and famous," and he would show the ridiculously rich people in Europe, in America, celebrities, rock stars, rebellious princesses like that rebellious punk princess back in the 80s and early 90s. Gloria von Turn und Taxis lived in some Bavarian castle, and according to Robin Leach, she needed to fly on an airplane in order to go from her bedroom to her dining room. I don't even know if that's true. But anyhow, these stories were so blown over the top and so exaggerated. And in one episode of The Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous, he spoke about the French Riviera, being the playground of the rich and famous. And when you go there, he advised the people that your pocket money should be $1 million during your week stay over there, because you're going to run out of money really fast. And so his shows were quite fabulous, and it did leave an indelible mark on my soul as a child. Later on, by God's grace, I ended up working at a prestigious hotel here in Las Vegas. I had the privilege of meeting high-profile people, and one of the high-profile people that I met was Robin Leach. And as I approached him in order to take his photograph, I told him, I am a huge fan of you, and I used to watch your shows as a kid. And I thought that he would just smile at me and tell me, okay, you can take my picture now, and then, just run along. Usually that's the case with some famous people. I'm not saying that all famous people are like that, but I was expecting that. But something unexpected happened right after I took his photograph. He turned to me and looked me in the eye and told me, "What did you learn from my show?" And I was dumbfounded. I was utterly speechless and tongue-tied. I did not know what to tell this legendary man that I used to watch as a child. I mean, because remember, this guy was so huge back in the late 70s, 80s, and early 90s. I mean, so huge. And so, I was thinking inside of my head, what should one learn looking at this extravagance on TV. There was so much extravagance and lap of luxury and watching the rebellious Bavarian punk princess and fashion designers and models and the sheiks from Arabia, you know, the well-oiled sheik who owned palatial jet planes that basically their what do you call this, home in the sky, you know, or their palace in the sky. And so I couldn't say anything. And I just told him sheepishly, I said, I learned a lot. I learned a lot from your show. Of course, that was such a lame answer, but perhaps he could see right through me and saw that I was like a little bit nervous meeting this legendary guy in person. But as you can see behind me, you know, pictures, images, and in video, a short snippet of a video of Robin Leach. He was a highly respected man back in the day, and yeah, I mean, he definitely knew almost everyone on the planet, almost everyone that was a VIP and ridiculously rich. Back in the day, if you were ridiculously rich and above and beyond the borderline of being rich, then you would definitely end up in his show. Yeah, so he truly led an amazing life, and all I can say to Robin Leach right now is that may eternal rest grant you peace. And we will really miss you. And for all those who remember you, we all love you from the bottom of our hearts. And thank God for YouTube, that we can watch your shows over and over again. And for those who don't know you, we can always introduce them to your shows on lifestyle of the rich and famous on YouTube. Oh my goodness! Don't you just love Robin Leach, Nala? Yes, she came here. Nala loves Robin Leach too. Yes, she's purring right now. She's purring because she's saying she's worthy of a Robin Leach show. Yes. So there we have it. That was my tribute, my special tribute from the bottom of my heart to Robin Leach. And also, I'd like to pay a little tribute to someone who passed away recently, Senator John McCain. I believe he was born in 1936, and he served in the U.S. military. And thank you for serving our country, this great country. God bless America. God bless all the different people of America. And while I'm on this subject, and it just brings me great sadness to see just people fighting and not agreeing with each other just because of politics. I think that we just need to get along. We need to get along, and we need to love each other in order to make this life fabulous, because that is what my show is all about. Being fabulous, having that fab life. And there you have it for the first segment, ladies and gentlemen. And up next is Crazy Rich Asians, and that'll be on the second segment of the Fab Life. So don't go away.